What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about converting dollars into silver and gold, converting currency into real, true, honest money, converting fiat into wealth. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. You can actually watch Saturday and Sunday's videos right now if you want to. And of course, make sure to go and get your 6 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer one friend by the end of the month, and they're going to give you 10 free random stocks. Refer 3 friends by the end of the month, and they're going to give you all the way up to 15 free shares of Apple. Everything will be linked in the description. So today is Friday, June 24th, 2022. Believe it or not, as I'm filming the video, it's actually Wednesday the 22nd, 2022, which means I'm filming the video 2 days in advance, so I have no idea what the spot price of silver or gold will be by the time the video comes out, so head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. Alright, so in today's video, I wanted to talk about the conversion. I wanted to talk about converting dollar bills into silver or dollar bills into gold. Now, right off the bat, even though I utilize my dollar bills as a tool to get a little bit of silver as often as I can and to get gold whenever possible, to be honest with you, I would really rather not convert too many of my dollars into gold. I'd rather convert more of my dollars into silver and hopefully later down the line convert some silver into gold. That's what I want. At the end of the day, years, decades down the road, I want to be able to look at my stack of silver and gold and say to myself, that pile of silver is now a mountain of silver, and the gold that I've acquired over the years was primarily acquired via silver. So that's what I want. I want like 75% of my gold when all the dust settles. I want 75% of my gold to have been acquired by silver rather than with dollar bills. Anyway, not that that really matters, but I wanted to talk about the conversion today. Obviously, I'm filming the video a couple days in advance, so I don't know what the spot price is exactly, but I have a rough idea of where the spot price is at right now. And if you want to convert your dollar bills into silver, let's just say, and maybe you have a $100 bill, kind of like what I have on display right there. Let's just say you have $100 and you want to run on over to your local coin shop. Maybe you don't want to place any orders online because hashtag support your LCS t-shirts and hoodies in the DYDSS store, link in the description. But you head on over to the local coin shop and you have a $100 bill. How much silver are you able to get today with a $100 bill? Today's prices, factoring in a little bit of a premium, you should be able to get 4 ounces of silver at least. You should have no problem getting your hands on 4 ounces of silver for $100. But if you want to bump that up a little bit, maybe you have more than $100, maybe you have 500, in which case you should be able to get closer to 20 ounces of silver. And once you have $500, now you start to get into that territory where you're able to get a little bit of gold as well. Of course, with less than $500, you could pick up gold by the gram. Sure, you can do that if you want, if you're interested in paying higher premiums, but the bigger you go, the smaller the premium. So with $500, you can almost get your hands on 1/4 of an ounce of gold, which at the moment is my favorite denomination of gold that I own. But let's just say you bump that dollar bill up even more. Maybe you have $1,000, or maybe you saved up and now you have $1,000 that you can take on over to the local coin shop and go and convert into some real true honest money rather than keeping it as fake fiat currency notes. $1,000. You should, in theory, be able to get about 40 ounces of silver, or about half an ounce of gold. Just about. And here's the last example I'll give. Let's just say you work your way up to $2,000. This is what I'm saving up for, by the way, when it comes to gold. I have different stacks of cash for different reasons. I have a stack of cash for silver, which I pretty much run through every month, sometimes even twice a month. And I have a separate pile of cash for gold. This pile of cash, I refuse to touch. I'm saving up. Little by little, I'm adding to it, and I'm trying to work my way up to a gold fund of about $2,000. And I'll explain why in a moment. But with $2,000, you can go and get yourself about 80 ounces of silver, give or take, somewhere around the 80 troy ounce mark. But when it comes to gold, now, you can get yourself a full troy ounce. You don't have to go for gold by the gram with under $500 or fractional gold at 250, 500, 1,000, whatever the case may be. You don't have to go for fractional gold anymore. At this point, you can go for a full troy ounce of gold. Now let me explain why I have separate piles of cash for separate reasons. And by the way, I don't want to make it sound like that I have a massive stack of cash in every room of the house. That's not what I'm talking about here. I do have a couple of different stacks of cash for different reasons, and not all of it is physical, like on-hand cash. I keep some cash in my checking account because a majority of the purchases that I make, generally speaking, I'm not talking about silver and gold, a majority of the purchases that I make are online nowadays. I get my groceries delivered to me, I pay all my bills online, everything's taken care of that way. And pretty much everything that I purchase is purchased with a credit card. And the very next day I pay off those credit cards with my checking account. So the checking account is there for convenience. You know how there's a savings account you can always get at the bank? Screw that. I'll have the checking account, which I like to call a spending account, because the only cash I leave in there is the cash that I know I have no choice but to spend. I have another pile of cash that I keep in a brokerage account, and this is just uninvested cash. This is cash that I plan on investing, cash that I am dollar cost averaging my way into the market with, something to build something up for myself, something to generate and create wealth with. That's wealth building. Silver and gold, that's wealth preservation. So I also have some piles of cash for the precious metals as well. For example, I have a pile of cash that I pretty much burn through every month for silver, constantly cycling through it. I get my paycheck, set a little bit of cash to the side that I'm hopefully able to take to the coin shop and get some 90% junk constitutional silver with. And 9 times out of 10, I'm able to do so. So I take that cash and I go and get myself some 90% junk constitutional silver. Then I just wait for my next paycheck to do the same thing. I cycle through small amounts of cash for silver as frequently as possible because I will be honest, I am in a rush. I'm trying to hoard as much silver as I can possibly get my hands on. I think many of us can probably align with that. Many of us are probably doing something either identical or at least very similar. But then when it comes to gold, here's how it's a little bit different. I am in a rush when it comes to silver. I'm not in a rush when it comes to gold. At least not right now. I've been in the past. And ideally I would like to be. But right now, with silver being hands down my precious metal of choice and what I consider to be the opportunity metal, I just think silver is a better buy right now, and I'm way more focused on the beautiful white metal as opposed to the beautiful yellow metal. I believe in the beautiful yellow metal, especially for the long term, especially for stability, especially for everything that comes along with it, but I see more room for growth in silver right now. And like I said before, I'd rather get more gold by converting silver into it than trading dollar bills for it, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'll still continue to trade dollar bills for gold, little by little. I'll pick up a little piece of gold every now and then, even less frequently nowadays. But I'm currently saving up. I currently have a little bit of cash just sitting there on the sidelines. Not a whole lot. But little by little, I'm adding just a tiny bit to it. And by the way, I can't even gauge when my next gold pickup is going to be. No idea. And also, for the record, I don't even care. Might be in a couple of months. It might be later in the year. It might not even be this year. It might be sometime next year. However long it takes me is how long it's going to take me, and it doesn't matter to me when I get to that point. It could be tomorrow. It could be a year and a half from now. I don't care. Little by little, I'm adding to the gold fund, which is just cash at the moment, and I'm currently saving up. Reason I'm saving up is because, as you can see on display, all of the gold that I have, and this isn't even all of it, this is just one of each of the coins that I have, all fractional. We have 10th ounces, we have a quarter ounce that's kind of buried over there. That's it. All I have is fractional gold. All I have are these little itty bitty pieces of the beautiful yellow metal. And I'm currently saving up for something a little bit bigger. This time around, I think I'm going to be going after either a ½ ounce of gold, or maybe 2 ½ ounces of gold, or maybe even a full troy ounce. See, originally, I wanted to set a little bit of cash on the sidelines to pick up my next piece of gold. I've kind of fallen out of love with the 10th ounce gold coins. I've been more focused on quarter ounce as of lately. And that was the original plan. I was like, I'm going to slowly but surely save up for a quarter of an ounce of gold. And before I even got to the point where I had enough cash to get that quarter ounce of gold, I said to myself, you know what? I've never in my life owned a ½ ounce gold coin before. Never even held one in my hand. Never even seen one in person, actually. Maybe I'll save up and go for an even bigger piece of gold this time. The very next thought that popped into my head, just like a second later, was, or I can get to that point and then continue saving up until I double what I have currently sitting there at about $1,000. I can save up to $2,000 and just wait until I have a gold fund worth $2,000. Maybe I can get myself a full troy ounce of gold. Maybe I can finally go after that 1 ounce gold buffalo that I've been wanting since the very beginning. I've been wanting that thing since 2018. That's hands down my favorite gold coin that exists on the planet. Maybe I can finally go after one of them. So I was thinking about it. And I decided that, you know what? If I save up the roughly $2,000, I can do a couple of different things. See, here's the thing. If I save up about $500, the only thing I could do is get a quarter ounce of gold. If I save up about $2,000, I can get a 1 ounce gold coin, I can get 2 ½ ounce gold coins, or I can get 4 quarter ounce gold coins. I have more options at that point. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to get. All I know is that I really don't even want to consider gold until I have $2,000 in cash in the gold fund. And that's pretty much what the game plan is right now. That's what my focus is on, little by little. I'm not aggressively adding to the cash stack, because I'd rather add to the cash stack for silver so I can get more of it, but little by little I'm adding to the gold fund. A little bit at a time. And eventually I'll get there. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know when I'll get there. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do when I get there, but I'll get there when I get there. I'm in no rush, and I have no concerns right now. My only concern right now is silver. I'm going after silver. I'm locked in on silver. That's just where I'm focused right now. and I don't want to be distracted. The $2,000 that I'm saving up for my next gold coin, if I were to allocate that all to silver, I can get quite a bit more. I mean, with $2,000, I can get about 80 ounces of silver, like I said earlier. But I have different stacks of cash for different reasons. And I don't make exceptions. I would rather deprive myself than to dip into any stack of cash that's set aside for something specific. That's why I have a cash emergency fund as well, by the way. I don't want to dip into an emergency fund to get silver. I don't want to dip into my silver fund for an emergency. That's why I have separate piles of cash for separate reasons, all kept in separate places. Some physically on hand, some in certain accounts. It's all separated. And they're for different reasons. But that's pretty much my game plan right now. That's what I'm going to be going after right now. When it comes to silver, I'm just going to stick to the 90% junk constitutional. But come July, once we are officially in the third quarter of the year, I'm going to be getting a 5% discount on all of my PayPal transactions. So even though I'm still team #SupportYourLCS t-shirts and hoodies in the DYDSS store, link in the description, I'm going to make an exception this time around because I get that discount. And it's not like I'm going to be spending the entire third quarter of the year ordering all my silver online. No. I'm going to pick up a couple of different pieces that I know my local coin shop doesn't have or doesn't carry. And that's because I'm going to be doing something pretty interesting. If you're in the Precious Metals VIP Club, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have this concept that I'm going to be giving a try. It's something that I've never done on this channel before. It's something that I don't know if anybody has ever done before. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but hopefully it goes over well. It's going to go one of two ways. It's either going to go extremely well or it's just going to completely flop. In which case, I'll know whether or not I should do it for a second time. So there will be a video on that coming out in the third quarter, next month. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. When it comes to converting dollars into silver and converting dollars into gold, what's the allocation look like for you? Are you going about 50-50 on the precious metals? Are you going maybe 75-25? Maybe 90-10? I would say that's pretty much how I've gone over the years. Maybe 95-5. I would say that's probably what it's been for me. This year, it's pretty much been 100-0. I haven't picked up gold in quite a bit of time. I don't even remember exactly when my last gold coin... I don't even remember which gold coin was my most recent. I have no idea. Doesn't matter to me. But my next gold coin, it's going to be something a little bit different. It's probably going to be something that I've never even seen before. And I'm pretty excited about it. And one of the reasons that I was inspired to save up for a larger piece of gold, especially after going about 4.5 years of not really being a fan of full troy ounces of gold, I've always preferred fractional gold. And by the way, I still prefer fractional gold. If the premiums were identical, fractional gold all day, no questions asked. 100% fractional gold if the premiums were exactly the same. But what kind of inspired me to switch up my gold stacking strategy a little bit was mainly realizing that I preferred fractional gold because I thought it was more convenient and also it would make more sense for smaller transactions, which is true. It absolutely does. But here's the thing. You want to know what else is good for smaller transactions? Silver, which is what I'm already stacking. So why do I need two completely different metals for potentially the same reason? I think silver makes more sense for smaller transactions. Meanwhile, gold makes more sense for larger transactions if you're going to transact with the precious metals. But anyway, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe. If you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs in a bunch of different designs. A lot of the products are helping us raise some funds and awareness for different charity organizations, by the way. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, which is where I do giveaways every single month, live streams multiple times a week, deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. You can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. You can actually watch Saturday and Sunday's videos right now if you want to. And every Saturday morning, I post a brand new vlog. I have a new one dropping tomorrow morning, and you're definitely going to want to go and watch it. And there are a ton of other perks as well. VIP Club link in the description. I guarantee you the value exceeds the cost. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your 6 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Normally it's 2 free stocks, but they bumped it up to 6 for a limited time only, so capitalize on this while you can. You can deposit any amount, even as little as a penny, and it still works, it still counts. You still get your 6 free stocks. If you refer one friend by the end of the month, Webull's going to give you 10 free random stocks for the referral. It's part of their advertising budget. Rather than wasting currency on billboards and TV commercials, they reward their users for helping them build their app with them. And you can do this 10 times, by the way. Refer 10 friends by the end of the month. They're going to give you 100 free random stocks, 10 each. And of course, if you refer 3 friends to the app by the end of the month, Webull's not only going to give you 30 free random stocks, 10 for each referral, but they're also going to give you all the way up to 15 free shares of Apple. Maybe you'll get all 15, maybe you'll get 10, maybe you'll get 1. It's completely random. You get what you get and you don't get upset, but you're guaranteed at least 1, so you're still walking away a winner. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. If you don't want the stocks, go and get them anyway. They're free. Then just sell them. Congratulations. Now you have the cash to go and convert into some silver or even some gold, if that's what you want. Webull link in the description. Only a couple days left. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? When it comes to converting dollar bills into silver and gold, when it comes to converting currency into real, true, honest money, when it comes to converting fiat into wealth, what are your thoughts? What's your game plan? What's your strategy? Are you all in on silver right now? Maybe you're all in on gold right now. Are you going about 50-50, 75-25, 90-10, or something else? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.